Grand Rising. I wanted to come give y'all this message. I keep hearing people, see, that's a part of one of the things that I had to learn. Balance in life with everything. But the main thing was I needed to learn how to have balance in my emotions, because sometimes I was unbalanced in high gear or too emotional. We say feeling what we feeling because it's our feeling, and this is how we sense the world. Confirmation through our feelings. So I see a lot of people. I want to, from the spiritual realm, to assure people nothing is going to kill you that ain't going to kill you, because everything going to kill you. Don't miss that. The body is going to perish from something or someone. Okay? We are here to experience being human. And we are here to pursue liberty. You get me? And our own happiness. And so if something that you're doing is bringing you happiness, it is for you to have the discipline to keep it balanced, because God is a fair and just God. The universe is harmonic and balanced. So to stay in the oneness that everything is, you have to be able to have the discipline in the things of this world. It's no such thing as we can't eat this, we can't eat that, we can't do this, we can't do that, because everything does not affect everybody the same way. Okay? People are here to create. Everything that is, has been, and will always be, somebody created it with consciousness. And that consciousness is God's frequency that is the all. See, everything comes from God. Our creative skill comes from God. So people who are creating all these food and drinks and clothes and shoes and everything that's out here, that's a gift. So the lesson is for us to have balance. When you know something is not in balance, it is going to cause something to affect the avatar to signal to you spiritually that you're overdoing something. I like these trail mix public seasoned like crackers, and it's got pretzels and all kind of little different bread things. I know when I have overdid it, because not to be vulgar, I get constipated. You see, there's too much bread. So I cut back. So I'm using that as an example. When you do something, it's going to affect the body to say you've overdid it. I love my coffee. I chose to stop drinking coffee every day and challenge my willpower. So now I have my mugwort tea, my dandelion tea, and on the days that I'm off, like a reset or home time, I'm going to have my coffee. Like today, I had a cup of coffee. Now, I thought I was going to be off for until tomorrow, but the load was ready. So in a little bit, I'm going to be going, get this load. But I had my coffee today. So everything should be did in balance. Stop allowing people to put y'all in fear. Like the lady said with the dishwashing and the chemicals on it. We've been using dishwashing for a long time. Dishwashing liquid. So we're going to die and perish from something that affects the body. Because that's the way the body has to get out of here. Something is going to affect it to say your time on this earth is up. You get me? You got me? I never know nobody to live an entire life without nothing affecting them, mind, heart, and spirit, that affected their avatar. Because there would be no reason for them to come here if there will be no experiences, there will be no life lessons. So this message is about balance. Do everything in moderation, in balance. And this is how we work on getting the ecosystem in oneness, in unity. Stop depriving yourself of anything that brings you happiness, but learn to have the discipline and the structure to not overindulge in the thing. Because once you overindulge, then that thing, that person, that place has control over you, your mind, heart, and spirit. And this is what has happened with the powers. They have given us all of the things of the world. And it's a beautiful thing. The things that people are creating. Some good tasting food, some good smelling perfume, some beautiful apparel. You get me? You got me? But in the end, we die and go on to the spiritual realm, and all of it stays here. So we must learn to do everything in balance, disciplined and structured. Because if not, the thing that you overindulge in will have power over you. And this is what is called the spiritual warfare. This is what is called spiritual attack. This is what is called spiritual harvesting. You see, when they can get you to lower your nature and allow a person, place, or thing to control you, then that spirit that's on the person, that spirit that's in the place, that spirit that's in the thing has power over your spirit. It means you don't have self-discipline. You get me? You got me? Stop with all of this telling people what's bad for them. Don't eat this, don't eat that. This. Somebody was saying something, but chicken is the devil. Chicken is not the devil, but the people who touch that chicken. You see? And how can the chicken be devil? Only thing that people can do is put intentions into the chicken so that it can affect people's spirit. You see, the power is in the tongue. As a man speaketh, so he is. So these dark forces are doing black magic behind the scene, speaking things into the things that we're purchasing. You see, the things that we're buying. Their intentions, somebody throw a chakra. Y'all need to speak up. You need to speak up for yourself. Because I had a situation over here. I left from Maryland, dropping that load off, and I told them, I'm not paying no money to be at no TA. And they had to shun me over here to this terminal in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. And that's what I was telling you. I'm off the subject, but take what you need, leave what you don't. Don't shoot the messenger. You can travel. I left from Maryland and wound up in Pennsylvania, which was maybe a 2-hour drive. So I'm in Pennsylvania now. So I'm saying that to say, the person at the gate had a bad attitude. It was like a flat tire. If you don't change it, you can't go nowhere. So I'm asking him questions because this was my first time at this terminal. He was very dry and cold with me. So I brought it up. I made him aware of his behavior. So he shut down. You see, he did not want to look at the man in the mirror. You get me? You got me? I spoke the truth about what I felt. I'm asking questions. And he started playing like he didn't know, being vague, being dry, being cold. And so I brought it up. And so I got triggered because it was the end of the day. I had to use the bathroom and I was hungry. And when he walked off after I brought it to his attention and he wouldn't respond, I said, clown. I called him a clown. And I was wrong because I was looking for him this morning to apologize. But that's neither here nor there. I apologize in the spirit because I wrestled with that in my spirit, you know, what had happened. So he wanted to get back at me. So this fella helped me get up in this spot because it was dark. And I said, we're going to go, went to go get the van. They got a van at all these terminals to go to Walmart and run little errands or what have you. So the man said, I said, can you drive? Because I don't want to be in Pennsylvania. I don't know what's going on in this darkness. And so he said, yes. He goes on the next with the key. He seen I was sitting in the front seat because the person who came back with the van give the man the key. But I went and got in the van because the man was going to drive. He saw me get in there, so he was ugly with the man. Told that man, give him the damn keys. And told him that this van is shut down. Because he was trying to get back at me. See, emotional manipulation. And this is why he should have looked at himself. Well, what am I doing that she perceived me to be dry and cold? And let me change that. But no, he projected his ugliness back into the world when I held them accountable to be better. Okay? We got to be held accountable. We got to hold each other accountable to be better. So again, he needed to balance out this emotional manipulation because somebody emotionally manipulated him. You see what I'm saying? And we keep on repeating these cycles of what we was taught. But we got to always look at the man in the mirror. So stop with all this. You can't have this, you can't have that, and you can't do this, and you can't do that. Because you can do anything because we're here to pursue liberty and happiness. So if something makes you happy, please be happy. But just have the discipline and the structure with whatever that thing is that makes you happy. Because it can turn into a control thing. You get me? You got me? So I just wanted to come bring that message because I'm on a spiritual journey to be balanced.